Sixth graders, social studies time is here again. I've got a list of things I want to share with you today about Section 3, the early Christian world. This period ran from Jesus' birth till about the year 400. And as Christianity grew, as it grew more popular, some Romans decided that they wanted to put an end to it. They wanted to put an end to Christianity. So they began to persecute the Christians. Thousands became Christian right away, and they saw that as a threat. During the first 100 years, many wrote about Jesus, and of course that's when the evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, wrote their four Gospels. The emperors of the time, not all of them, but some of them, wanted to make sure that Christianity didn't continue, so they banned it in the empire, in the Roman Empire. And that was mostly during the 200s and 300s. Several emperors just let it live. People could practice their Christian faith without having any problem whatsoever. Even though they were looking for freedom of their religion to be able to practice this new Christianity wherever they wanted, just wasn't able to happen sometimes. It wasn't until Constantine in the year 306 became emperor that the bans on Christianity were removed. So Christians could practice their faith, and in fact, they were supported by Constantine. He converted to Christianity after seeing a sign at a battle. He was ready to go into battle, and he saw a cross in the sky, and he saw that as a message from God to go ahead and convert, and he would win the battle, which he did, and he did convert. So he did a lot of other things besides being a converted Christian. He brought all of the Christian leaders together to clarify the faith, to make it more understandable for everybody that was a Christian. So he really was a leader at that point. The leaders of the faith were not the Pope as we know it today. The Pope in Rome was really the Bishop of Rome, and he was seen as the leader, but didn't really control a lot of everything that was going on. The apostles, as they went out during their time, identified cities where they wanted to create Christian communities, and they did that, and they left behind them individuals who had been marked with the sign of faith to be bishops. So the bishops of Ephesus, the bishop of Corinth, the bishop of Rome, these were all people that were basically in charge of the Christianity in their area. Sometimes that caused a little bit of a problem, because if you have different bishops all understanding the faith differently and watching over the flock in a way that might be different from one area to another, it could cause some issues if you were to travel from one place to the other. So having somebody in charge was a good thing, and Constantine, with his pulling together of the religious leaders, did just that. Now, about 60 years after Constantine's death, Theodosius I came into power as the emperor, and he ended up saying that all of the Roman Empire would be Christian. So he just dumped all those old Roman gods and said, "You're all Christians now. You need to get baptized." Hard thing to swallow for some of them, but he is the emperor, so they listened to what he had to say. So that's pretty much what the early Christian world was about. And I'm going to direct you to page 395 to read that page, and it will help you to answer the question that's in Google Classroom. So I'm hoping that these little conversations are helping you with understanding the material. And if you have any questions, you can either get to me by email or Google Classroom. We're going to be meeting on Thursday. So as we meet on Thursday, if you have any questions then, ask them, because maybe your classmates have those same questions. So I'm going to say bye for now, and I hope you're all doing well with your schoolwork for today, and also get prepared for that test tomorrow. It's open book. It won't be any big deal. So it's just like all the other open book tests that you've had. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.